Hello world of YouTube, this is Andrew here. Today I'm shooting for Adept Trapper in my quest to eventually platinum Dead by Daylight. I've already platinumed the nurse. I want to try and make my way up through the other killers' platinums before I get their specific power-based trophies. So, for Adept Trapper, our loadout is pretty simple. Unfortunately, two of these three perks are complete garbage. Unnerving Presence is very bad. In fact, it kind of screws you a little bit more than it helps you because you give survivors more chances to hit skill checks. That's more chances to hit great skill checks, and then they end up doing things faster in the long run. And so because I didn't want to I guess bolster that as much as I could, I decided to keep my agitation at tier 1. And what that's going to do is it's going to slightly reduce the terror radius that I get, because at tier 3 that becomes 18 meters of an increased terror radius. So that's just kind of preventing my unnerving presence from really screwing me, even at the cost of some movement speed while I'm carrying someone. The only perk of real value here is going to be our brutal strength, which, you know, it does exactly what it says on the label. It just lets me destroy things faster. So the idea here is I want to go to the game. The game will kind of amplify my problems with unnerving presence, but assuming I'm not going up against like some god tier survivors, who knows, I might be able to actually get some value out of the perk if I can get them to mess up some skill checks. So add-ons are pretty basic. We're just going with some setting speed add-ons and giving me one extra trap at the start of the game. That way I can begin to sort of lock off some of the loops on the game, maybe cut off some usually safe pallets. Thought about maybe going with darkening add-ons, but in some cases they're a little bit tricky on an indoor map to use. If I was going to be going to like Coldwind Farm or maybe Macmillan Estate, I would definitely be going with darkening add-ons. But I'm going to keep those away from now. So I'm going to go ahead and queue up for a match here. Few times have been pretty good, especially since the Blood Hunt event started. And there you go, already found a game. It was pretty fast. Okay, we've got... Doesn't look like it's gonna be a Survive with Friends group. You can see a couple med kits and a flashlight. One of the good things about Agitation is it's kind of weakened on Trapper because, you know, it's his personal perk, and you know, you kind of just sort of expect that sort of thing with killers who like to have their perks belonging to that specific killer. But if you're not ready for Agitation, it can actually kind of sometimes throw off flashlight saves. They aren't expecting you to be quite as fast as you would be without Agitation. Now, unfortunately, having unnerving presence is possibly going to give me away as shooting for Adept, so they might be ready for me to have Agitation if they, you know, if they're particularly astute. So I'm going to try to lock... There are some strong pallets on the game. I'm going to try to hopefully get some good RNG and cut off a couple of the ones on the bottom floor. But there are also a couple of pallet loops on the top floor of the game that are certainly worth trapping up. It kind of just depends on where I spawn. There are a couple of god pallets on the top floor of the game, and there's also one really good one where you can kind of just brainlessly throw down the pallet and hold forward. Brutal Strength is actually going to be pretty helpful if we're not getting stunned by pallets that are being thrown down. I don't know, maybe I can get them to think I have Enduring and Spirit Fury. Probably not. Also might be worth leaving some pallets up and maybe trapping up one end or the other. They think they can vault into it safely and they end up being cut off. Especially helpful if these guys happen to have live. Okay, so we're going to spawn downstairs. Gonna head up. There should be it's a decently strong pallet right here. We're gonna just trap here. Speed add-ons coming in clutch there. Okay, our gen layout it's okay. Strength value right there. I'm gonna get one going right over here. Okay, door right there. Oh, and we got a live one there. I'm gonna go get a look at that Kendo. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. Value out of that. Kind of thought maybe she kind of like approached me. Thought maybe there'd be someone else in there. There could have been someone in the locker, I suppose. But okay. Land the opening salvo of a quick M1 on that Fang Min. What do we got going on up there? Someone trying a deception play? It's on that gen downstairs. Playing very immersed right now. Ah, there we go. Okay, off to a good start. I'm gonna go ahead and run down Cheryl as they're going to get freed right there. Ah, there we go. Get on the ground. There's a hook right here. I'm gonna trap up this little area right here. That's a pretty strong pallet. Afraid to run through these doors I've broken off. No one's disarmed any of my traps this game. Thing about going for Adept, I don't really want to kind of like tunnel Cheryl here. I want to kind of spread out the hooks to make sure people survive as long as possible. Here. Oh, and speaking of which, sorry Cheryl, you were in my sights. You happen to have decisive strike. You do not. Okay. At the same time, they've got a gen done. They're probably going to pop another soon. Getting someone out of the game quick is going to be going to start to be a priority at some point. Nothing personal, Cheryl. Alright, so someone just disarmed that trap over there. They don't have much progress on that gen. Please free drop pallets. Okay, gonna get a hit in here. Let's good. More hits means more destruction points, improves my chances at getting Adept. Take me upstairs. Okay. I didn't trap up this pallet. Ah, there we go. I will take that any day. Oh, and we got a trap going off over there. There's a hook right here. Can quickly bang in. That loot doesn't exist anymore because that pallet is gone. Give this gen a quick look. Trap down here. Not a bad area with relatively low lighting. Hope these people don't have dead hard. The fact you can dead hard over a trapper trap and with no repercussions is pretty stupid. Oh. Well, don't mind if I do. Thank you for that LED. I think maybe by now they might have caught on to the fact I'm going for a Adept because, oh! Ah, he's got dead hard. Okay. Unfortunately, your teammate used that pallet, buddy, and you are out of options. Not bad. Okay. Yeah. Spreading some hooks around. I've only got a single gen done, but I can hear one ready to pop. Maybe I misheard. Okay, I'm gonna get a trap right there. Okay, looks like someone... Nope, no one tapped. What are they doing right now? No one's even bothering to do gens. Okay, they just healed up that LED, who took a protection hit from Jake earlier. Alright, what do we got? Come on now. Are you going to be tempted to disarm that trap? Looks as though you are. Mind throwing that down? Thank you. Get some brutal strength value. Cheryl's dead on hook, so if I can get her out of the game now, it will greatly increase my chances of being able to eventually get Adept. Alright, good hit. They just healed up that Jake. Ship's got that trap going. Oh, she just left that pallet. I don't get this thing here. Bad. Just go downstairs. She did. Huh. Okay. You have sprinters? Why did you do that? Oh, why, thank you. Oh, hi, Elodie. I don't really care about you. I will take that hit and just improve the strength value here. I should be able to get a hit here on... Oh. Oh, damn it. You just dead hard over that trap? Alright, I should probably... Could hear her whimpering nearby. I'm gonna give this gen a... Here off to the side. Is she? Oh, someone's on that gen. What do you think? I'm deaf? Oh, thank you. Little strength value there. Kind of wish I had something like surveillance or hell, even pop. But such is life for shooting for Adept. Oh, I got some blood and scratch marks. She went upstairs. Oh, hi. Okay, spreading some hits. Gonna have to try and get someone into the game pretty soon. Excuse me. Hi. You called? I have a pallet here. Dead hard, dead hard, dead hard. She doesn't. Oh! Oh, she also has one of those. Thank you very much. Get some good value out of that. And you've downed yourself right next to a box I can stick my face in. Although Elodie's the one with the flashlight, that doesn't really matter too much. Alright, just doing a little here. Ooh. Someone just fuck a skill check? Are we really getting value out of unnerving presence right now, or... Oh, hi! This is looking okay. Ah, oh, damn it! Okay, he's dead-hearted. Thank you. Oh no, okay. Is Jake the one going all clicky with me earlier? Huh. Oh, hi, Cheryl. Okay, am I gonna pick my poison here? Thank you. Take that down. Oh. Okay, someone must have grabbed a light out of a chest. Not bad. Not bad. I'll play ball. That's Elodie. Ooh. What the hell? Grunts made it sound like she was right inside that thing. Ooh. I'm just going to assert my dominance there. Thank you. So, if I'm not mistaken, that was Elodie who just pulled that little click play right there. Okay, I've got now Elodie's going to be in struggle phase. Cheryl's on death hook. Get another gen. Okay, still looking okay. Got two people who are a tap away. Hi, Fang. Ah, that trap's disarmed, so she's gonna make it there. Oh, you're not gonna play me on this hell? Nope. What do you have, live? Or... Okay, let's stick my head right in that, doorway. Thank you for disarming that trap. That will allow me to easily make it to this hook here. Okay, Fang's in struggle mode right now. I hear Jake nearby. Okay, looks like he just got healed.
7:45 p.m.
Sorry about that, just had a phone call. Oh! Hello, Cheryl. What the hell? Oh? Really? What are you, dead hard or something? Okay, that will get me a kill. Very important. That's not how you use a flashlight. I mean, you got me earlier, but you just had like a poor angle or something. She went downstairs. She or he, I can't really tell. I think it might have been a Jake. I know they both have flashlights going right now. Where are you hanging out? You gonna play me at that? Thank you! I'm gonna go downstairs. You... Oh? Where did you go off to? Did she go downstairs? She might have walked downstairs. Let's see if I can get someone more. Oh! Well, don't mind if I do, Jake. Hi! You are having a tough fucking time, Elodie. Do you seriously think I'm gonna pick him up there? Nice! Wow! I heard someone nearby. Thought so. Alright, I can end the game right now. Ooh, that hits? Wow, okay. Alright, I chased her off. Oh, she came downstairs. Ooh, someone fucked up. Alright, I think Elodie could have power struggle, so I'm gonna pick up Fang here. She's dead anyway. I'm gonna try and avoid that hook over there so I can maybe reserve it for Elodie if she doesn't have power struggle. Alright, Fang is out of the game. Looking good. Now we're gonna see if you have oh, well, okay, doesn't matter now. You went way too far away from the hook there. Probably doesn't have power struggle. Alright, and there's Hatch right there. Okay. Okay. That should get me my attention. Hey, here we go. I got Adept Trapper. First try. Looking good. Nice. Got iridescent in everything. Alright, so what did we have here? She did have power struggle. Why did she crawl so far away from the pallet if she had power struggle? It's just not knowing what your perks do there. Alright, yeah, that was, I believe, okay, yeah, Jake and the Cheryl did have Dead Hard. Bangman's right here, she had Lithe. She tried to use it, it just didn't really work out for her. And again, Adept Trapper is pretty basic, but the build here is Unnerving Presence, which is not a very good perk, unfortunately, especially on Trapper. We got Brutal Strength, not a bad perk, you know, got some okay value out of it there. And we've got Agitation, which is generally only worth it at Tier 3 because that brings you to 110% movement speed. But the idea was to also reduce the terror radius that it causes when you pick survivors up. It increases your terror radius, and this might seem weird, but I'm trying not to spread Unnerving Presence because, as I mentioned earlier, more skill checks equals more opportunity to get great skill checks and kind of screw you in the long haul. But anyway, build is pretty basic. We just went with trap setting speed add-on and starting with one extra bear trap and took them to the game. I really think that if you were going to go to an outdoor map like the swamp or the farm, you'd be better off going with darkening add-ons. But in a nutshell, these are certainly strong add-ons in their own, and they are brown. Well, that's going to do it. I'm going to shoot for Adept Wraith next, but Adept Trapper checked off. Thank you very much.